As the late, great Lemmy says, it's time to play the game. The mood has changed.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring.
This is Triple H's world. The spotlight is his home. A Grand Slam champion. One of the all-time greats.
A former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, and WWE champion.
Triple H is right where he belongs, in the spotlight, with the eyes of the WWE Universe fixated squarely on his chiseled physique.
Broke into the main event scene with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, all at WrestleMania 2000.
And has never looked back since.
The 14-time world champion. The cerebral assassin.
And his opponent, from London, England, weighing in at 241 pounds, one half of the Brody, Mack.
We've seen some crazy steel cage matches in the past, and guys, this one should be no different.
And keep in mind, this is among the most taxing matches in all of WWE. Regardless of the outcome here tonight, these superstars will be feeling the effects of this.
Triple H is taking off the suit and tie, stepping into the ring tonight to show why he's still the game.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, thanks.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Painful attack focused on the chest. Boom!
Wicked clothesline.
The game starting to fade. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. He's too quick for him there.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
What a stomp. Good grief. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think looking for the exclamation point. Oh, man, what a drive
over. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Got the shoulders down.
And I can't believe this match is still going on.
The King of Kings won't be dethroned just yet.
Yeah, too much experience.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage.
Wow, the best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Assault on the lower back.
That might just be the final nail in the...
We got to cover. 2.
Can you believe this battle's not over yet?
Have to put in a little more work than that. What power!
Nailed it.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Let me tell you, the human bot, and here's a cover.
He survived the cage.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
He really put on a great show.
Here is your winner, Brody, Mack.
What a ferocious conclusion to this steel cage match.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.